So, guys, got another episode of the Sports Brotherhood coming to you. News today: the Cavs' newly appointed general manager Kobe Altman, pretty much saying that the whole LeBron James, Kyrie Irving beef is, kind of much ado about nothing. So, yeah, Isaac and Timmy, we're gonna break down, what the Kyrie Irving trade request, what that really means. So, Isaac, we can start with you. I know you've had a lot to say on this topic. But what does the trade request, what does that really mean to you?
I mean, the trade request to me is my initial reaction was this is a really smart move. I'm looking around, listening to a lot of podcasts, watching TV, and everyone's like, this is stupid. And, Kyrie Irving is ungrateful and he should bow down and kiss the ring's camel toe. Like people need to really fall back. I think it's a smart move because it's really preemptive of Kyrie, to say, you know what, let me take my matters into my own hands because, it doesn't feel like LeBron's going to be here in a year anyway. He's only looking out for LeBron. He's already accomplished what he had to accomplish, in terms of, getting the one ring for Cleveland. And now they can shut up and leave him alone and he can do whatever he wants to do. But I think just him saying he wants to be the man, that's just a cover. And it's not real. It's completely artificial because Kyrie, I think at this point, knows what he is. He can't play defense, but he can boogie. If you can get him within 2 to 3 points, at the end of a game, of a big game, he can do the most important thing that's in basketball, which is just get a bucket. But Kyrie, in 500 minutes without no LeBron on the court for the entire postseason and regular season is a negative 120 in terms of his plus minus. So, Kyrie, he's gone through 4 coaches, and now he's gone through 4 coaches, and now he's gone through 3 GMs. It's time for him to find that next step for him in life. But I wanted to ask you guys actually, in terms of David Griffin, if David Griffin was still there, do you think Kyrie would have announced this to the world, or would he probably waited because it was more of a stable situation?
I feel like he would have waited. And that's another thing. Once Griffin was gone, Kyrie's heart and soul was gone for this team, and he had no priorities, and there was nothing keeping him. He was just gone, and that's why I feel bad for LeBron. And they're trying to say, I think Rob Parker was trying to say, he is because he heard about them wanting to trade for Chris Paul after they won a championship, and that's why he was so cold about it and stuff. And so, and if that is the case, then I don't blame him, but I'm devastated. Uncle Drew is my favorite player in the East right now, and if the West gets him, man, oh my God. But that's what's sad about it is because LeBron, he knows that Kyrie's probably going to get traded this year. So what can you get from him? And the Lakers are trying to trade rape everybody. Not Lakers, but the Cavs are trying to trade rape everybody.
See, send it to me. But the report said that LeBron was devastated.
He probably was, But at the same time, he probably wasn't devastated. He'll still get, but he's losing a lot of firepower from that team. He knows he definitely has 0 chance to beat Golden State Warriors now. That's why.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance anyway. They didn't have a chance. But no, I totally agree with you guys both. It's I was about to say smoke screening. It's not that, but it's totally reading between the lines. The new GM Kobe Altman, he's saying, it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. I don't know that it really is that big of a deal, but obvious that it has nothing to do with Kyrie running his own team because he had that next year. It has everything to do with we all think, well, not we all. 2 months ago I would have said there's no way LeBron leaves, but now I think it's a pretty good chance that he leaves. And like you guys said, he's trying to get out in front of it, and he's trying to say, hey, if he's gonna leave, he's talking about leaving and stuff like that. I think that if anything, LeBron, that Stephen A. Smith thing where they said LeBron was like, if Kyrie was here, he'd beat his ass. That's how Kyrie should feel, man. There's all this stuff about LeBron. He was like, dude, what's up? We went to the finals 3 straight years. And you're trying to talk about, dipping out to LA. So I totally agree with you guys 100%. I don't think that it's anything. It's Kyrie trying to get out in front of it. And I think this stuff could, it essentially falls back on LeBron. But just one more question.
It always does.
One more question, then we're going to wrap things up. But so let's just pretend that, all this is true and LeBron probably is going to leave and now Kyrie wants to leave. This just begs the question, is this do you hang LeBron out there as a realistic trade scenario? If you think
That's so
you think Kyrie, what do you do there?
You're so awesome. I was hoping you would ask this. And the thing is, you can't really trade him because, I mean, he has a no trade clause. But even if you could trade him, like, it wouldn't matter where he goes because he's not going to stay there. Why would you trade for him? Because you're just going to lose out on assets. So, but at the same time, do you think LeBron's really going to go? I mean, do you think he would go out west?
Yeah.
Do you think he would?
As much as I hate to say that, I think he's going to end up in LA.
If he did, it'd be the death of the Eastern Conference, and next season you would see a 1-16 format.
No, no.
It would be the linchpin in the East, like literally. What would be there?
But Isaac, would you? I mean, what do you think on that? Do you think that they should dangle on this trade bait, or what would you do?
Oh, I mean, at this point, I mean, if you're Dan Gilbert, you and LeBron James have made it pretty clear how your relationship between each other is. And I mean, if Dan Gilbert, he's probably going to be hated anyway for losing LeBron twice. So I would trade his ass, given people are going to hate you and despise you and curse your name. But, I mean, I think Cleveland fans, if they looked in their hearts, they would realize that LeBron's not staying there for the rest of his career. He just isn't. LeBron is in the business of LeBron, and LeBron is in the business of winning. So, like, I would look for what I could get from LeBron. Because he has a no-trade clause, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. But, I mean, they could find something to work.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get LeBron to, like, the Spurs or someone for a lot of assets, and that team would be willing to roll the dice and saying, hey, maybe we can show LeBron, like, this is the spot for him. I mean, I would dangle him out there and see whatever I could get and then get it.
That's so crazy that that's the reality is that we're talking about.
No, dude. It's like it's like when you break up with that relationship. It's like I have to hurt that person before they hurt me. Like I have to break up with them before they break up with me because there's something psychological and evolutionary about just being a human. When you break up with someone, even when you know she's getting ready to break up with you, and you want to stay with her, if you do it first, you'll recover a lot faster than that other person will.
Well, hopefully. Well, I don't say hopefully. I'm not a Cavs fan, but if they do it and they ship out Kyrie and LeBron and they just pull off a rebuild in 1 year, that's that'd be crazy. But
I want to tell you, I just want to say LeBron going to the summer league game for the Lakers and see Lonzo his second game, that says a lot. Because you ain't ever gonna see Bron's ass out in the summer.
Just talk about that next, fool.
I just want to say
just touch on that in the next video. Just touch on that later.
I got you. I just want to let you. We touched LeBron. I just want to say that. That's all.
You're gonna have your own time to talk Lonzo.
Oh God, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's crazy that we are where we are right now with the Cavs, but there's there's a lot of offseason left. We got next year to kind of see what happens, but NBA offseason so far it has been an interesting.
Tasty. All right.
All right, guys. Definitely subscribe, comment. Let us know what do you guys think about Kyrie. Is this something to where he's going to get shipped out? Is LeBron going to get shipped out? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. So, until next time, we'll see you guys later.